I am Dick Rynearson, Mayor of Fort Walton Beach, and it's my pleasure to present to you the 2020 State of the City. It's been a roller coaster of a year so far, and our fine community has felt the effects of it all. We are not immune to the world around us. However, I believe Fort Walton Beach is strong enough to withstand it all and come out better on the other side. Even with our nation churning around us, our city continues to provide a wonderful quality of life and the best services in the business. Over the last 18 months, we have continued our progress forward. This progress is made possible because of excellent leadership. Your City Council members work hard planning and creating policies that ensure our needs are met and services are provided. I believe this council exceeds expectations, and I would like to thank them for their leadership and dedication. Councilman Nick Allegretto, Councilman Mike Holmes, Councilwoman Amy Jamison, Councilman Nathan Kelly, Councilman Kirby Locklear, Councilman M.G. Moran, and Councilman David Schmidt. Thank you all. We are also blessed to have the finest administrative team and staff a city could ask for. Led by City Manager Michael Beatty, our city employees manage a $45 million budget and oversee all aspects of a full-service city. From recreation programs and government meetings to street repair and clean drinking water, our dedicated staff handles it all. We also have countless volunteers and partner organizations that lend their time and expertise to assist the community in so many ways. The next time you see a city worker, firefighter, police officer, or city volunteer, I encourage you to wave at them and say hello. Let them know they are appreciated. The city's success is rooted in planning. Over the last few years, the city has partnered with the Studer Community Institute for leadership training and strategic planning. Through strategic planning, staff and elected officials have worked in concert to develop a plan for the future. This is reflected in our many achievements. As a full-service city, Fort Walton Beach is rich in amenities and services. While the $45 million budget seems like a lot, it doesn't cover everything our residents and businesses have come to expect and deserve. We are constantly looking for grants and supplemental revenue sources that will allow our community to not only maintain, but also grow and flourish. Over the last 18 months, our city has been able to complete projects and upgrade equipment that would have taken many, many years without the half-cent sales tax approved by Okaloosa County voters. I am truly grateful for everyone's support of the half-cent sales tax that benefits all local governments in the county and ultimately benefits our residents. Here are some of the accomplishments with these funds. We purchased a new fire engine. We added a virtual shooting simulator to our police department. We replaced a 23-year-old asphalt truck. We resurfaced several roadways. We began design work for intersection and pedestrian improvements. We added much-needed police safety equipment. And we purchased updated life-saving equipment for our fire department. Again, thank you to the Okaloosa County voters for the opportunity to make these advancements. I would like to tell you about some department-specific highlights over the last 18 months. In the police department, we saw an overall reduction in crime and use of force. I believe this directly reflects the professionalism and teamwork of the department. We have also enhanced community engagement through community policing efforts, reestablished the department's K-9 unit with a fully trained K-9 and handler, and resumed the accreditation process with the Florida Commission for Accreditation. We are all looking forward to completing this process. In the fire department, we hired 6 additional firefighters and purchased a new fire engine with the fire assessment and half-cent sales tax revenue. We upgraded our old, outdated rescue vehicle. The department sought and received 2 grants to replace breathing apparatus and purchase new hydraulic rescue tools. Our firefighters assisted with wildfires in Santa Rosa and Walton counties. And the department received a 93% positive response rating on the city's first ever quality of life survey. In Parks and Recreation, we increased travel tournaments by more than 250% over the last 2 years at the Preston Hood Athletic Complex, becoming a destination for tournaments. We installed 6 pickleball courts at Jet Holmes Park. This new amenity has quickly become a hit attraction in our community and a great place for senior citizens to exercise. And we will soon install new playground equipment at the landing in advance of the overall renovation project there. CRA funds were used to purchase this much-needed equipment. In growth management, We completed the Community Redevelopment Agency Plan and expanded the CRA boundaries, finalized the Downtown Master Plan, Commerce and Technology Master Plan, and the city's comprehensive plan in collaboration with community stakeholders. We prepared the landing for upcoming construction by removing the Venture High building, the gazebo, and the Vandergrift Chapel, and created a pilot program for electric scooters and prepared ordinances to expand food truck operations within the city. And in Public Works and Utilities, we completed the field office complex construction project and moved operations to the new facility on Hollywood Boulevard. We updated badly outdated stormwater utilities on Anchor Street to alleviate mass flooding. And we rehabilitated the aerator of well number 2 to ensure our citizens have safe drinking water. As you can see, the staff has been working hard. Please join me in congratulating them on their hard work and dedication to this community. In late 2019, our City Council implemented a fire services assessment fee on all properties within the city to enhance fire services and to free up other city funds for additional public safety enhancements. While this was not an easy decision to make, I applaud the Council for seeing the initiative through. We have since been able to add 6 new firefighters to man the new fire truck, and that was purchased with the half-cent sales tax revenue, and 3 new police officers, creating a new police zone in Kenwood. The assessment has had a wonderful impact on our community so far, and you can expect to see good things from our fire and police departments for the years to come. In the last 18 months, our staff has grown the city's social media to more than 60,000 followers across multiple programs. We have partnered with the Greater Fort Walton Beach Chamber of Commerce to share messages to the public through Coastlines magazine. We work closely with Get the Coast to provide digital news and video interviews about city business on social media. And we are using Nextdoor to share important messages with verified residents interested in what is going on in the city. If you haven't already, I encourage you to follow us on social media and learn more about our city government. Like every other city in America, the city of Fort Walton Beach has had to deal with and continues to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic. Our city's response to this unique disaster has been truly amazing. Policies were immediately created to protect city employees and the public. Facilities were shut down, sanitized, and prepped for reopening with new safety measures in place. The city offered $100,000 in grants to local small businesses to help with the economic stress of this crisis. A utility services policy was created to help residents and businesses by waiving late fees and penalties and suspending water cutoffs, and allowing for utility service changes as needed. City staff and elected officials assisted in food distribution drives. Solid waste services remained in place and were enhanced to handle increased household waste. The library implemented virtual programming, and the list goes on. I am so proud of our city's response, and I am confident that we can withstand the crisis as it continues to unfold. In February of this year, we were alerted that our finance director had used taxpayer funds for personal use, a clear violation of the law and the public's trust. Fortunately, our police department and city administration acted swiftly. We launched an immediate forensic audit to better understand how something like this could happen and began looking at controls to help prevent something like this from happening again. Moving forward, we are updating and creating new policies that will provide better accountability and safeguards for our tax dollars. I assure you that our council and staff will continue to serve this community with the utmost integrity and further build the trust between the citizenry and our local government. On a more exciting and positive note, the city worked with the Studer Community Institute this year for a first ever quality of life survey for our community. In February, a third-party polling company used Florida State voter registration information to survey 625 Fort Walton Beach residents, reflecting the demographic makeup of the voters of the city. I am very pleased with the results of the survey, and I'm also pleased that our City Council and staff are always looking at ways to engage with and listen to our citizens. There is no better way to know exactly where you stand than to directly ask the questions. We will use data collected to improve in some areas and celebrate what I consider are some great successes. Most notable statistics include 66% of the respondents believe the city of Fort Walton Beach is on the right track. 76% of our respondents rated the overall quality of life in Fort Walton Beach as positive. Top issues identified include traffic and taxes and government spending, growth and sprawl, and crime. I encourage you to visit fortwaltonbeach.org/quality of life to see all of the survey and the Studer Community Institute's presentation to the City Council. Looking ahead, we continue to make progress towards the landing renovation. This project has been years in the making and is now one federal permit away from breaking ground. I am hopeful that work will begin later this year. We can look forward to an updated boardwalk, new stage, landscaping, lighting, new bathrooms, updated playground equipment, and a splash pad. This project will be a benefit to the entire community and is largely grant funded. The Florida Department of Transportation's Brook Bridge replacement project is underway with right-of-way requirements and utility coordination. Construction is set to begin in 2022 and is expected to complete in 2026. While this is a state project, our Fort Walton Beach team will work closely with FDOT throughout the life of the project. And finally, FDOT's feasibility study for Around the Mound is in the works and should be complete by the end of this year. A traffic analysis is currently underway, and coordination with city staff has been taking place. This project is ranked 4th on FDOT's 5-year work plan. This is a conceptual plan to move Highway 98 north of the Indian Temple Mound and reconnect with Brooks Bridge just east of the downtown area, leaving the existing 2-lane highway pedestrian-friendly with on-street parking and quality landscaping and lighting. This concept is part of our adopted downtown master plan and will be a wonderful change to our city. Look for updates on this project later this year. Fort Walton Beach is a city on the move. Thanks to our City Council for planning and setting policy, and a big thank you to our city manager, city staff, and every city employee for running all aspects of our future of our full-service city. Our quality of life survey reinforced our belief that we are on the right track. We know there's always room for improvement, and we will never lose sight of that fact. But the future looks bright. I am proud and humbled to have the good fortune to be your mayor. This is the state of our city. Thank you.